We're comparing French fries from all the biggest fast food chains
to see which are best for taste and value. At a US McDonald's, you can get their iconic fries in 4 sizes. First is the kid size, which only comes in a Happy Meal. Then you have the small, the medium, and the large.
Fries at a UK McDonald's come in 3 sizes. We have a small, medium, and a large.
So what I'm gonna do now is weigh each of these fries and see which one gives us the best bang for our buck. We're gonna go off cost per 100 grams. McDonald's small, 55 grams.
Our small fries weighed 72 grams.
McDonald's medium fries, 109 grams. It's almost double the small.
And the medium fries?
All right, the large, 141 for the large, and the medium was 109? Just out of curiosity. No, too many. And this is the amount of fries that is the difference between a medium and a large. This isn't a lot. This to me is like 4 bites. Just so we know, I'm curious. This is 33 grams.
And finally, the large. And our large was 135 grams. So in this case, the UK large was actually worse value per 100 grams when compared to the medium. If you get McDonald's fries in the UK that have sat out of the fryer for a few minutes, or if you try and deliver them to your home, for example, by the time you eat them, they're going to be really cold, soggy, and sad. Unlike the US, ours are fried in a mixture of rapeseed and sunflower oil.
We have the added ingredient, natural beef flavor, which also contains milk for some reason, so these are definitely not vegan.
In the UK, the McDonald's fries are vegan because we're not adding any artificial beef flavoring. Here's a clip of me dying while trying that during the fast food chemistry episode. Do not recommend it.
These are fantastic fries. At the US Burger King, you get your fries in 4 sizes. Value or kids, small, medium, and large.
In the UK, Burger King fries come in 3 sizes: small, regular, and large.
Fans of the show probably saw many years ago during our US versus UK Burger King episode, we found that these 2 sizes were essentially the same in weight, but not price. Is that still the case? Or did Burger King see our hard-hitting, award-winning journalism and decide change must happen because we want to do right by our customers? Only one way to find out. I've been waiting 4 years for this.
Now it's time to weigh them.
Ooh, this is gonna be so embarrassing if we catch them again. Catch another Frygate.
I will say these do feel like they're different weights this time around. This one definitely does feel a little bit heavier.
All right, so the value or the kids, whichever one this is, let's leave it in the bag. All right, here we go. The small. Right, I mean right away. Which one? This is obviously smaller than this one. So you would think like, less fries in this one, right?
Here's the small Burger King fry.
102 grams for the small. Wait a second, what was this? This is 102. Get out of here. Already? Hang on. 2 fry difference. So right now the difference between this pile and this pile is this. Burger King. See, this is why I don't eat at Burger King. Because this is ridiculous.
And the regular? These are like clinging to the bag more than any other fries. The regular was 104 grams. I feel like when we did this before, there was almost no difference in the size of the bags, but maybe they have rectified that because there is now a sizable overlap. I like to think we did this.
Okay, the medium. Now we're talking 151 for the medium. Now it's the value and the smaller are the same, and the value is bigger.
And our biggest size, the large. Burger King's the first place where it's been noticeably better value to get more fries.
All right, and the large, the biggest one, the most expensive one. 178? I mean, that's 26 grams? Looks like over in the UK they have more size difference, but our value was bigger than our small. So Burger King changed their fry recipe back in 2011. The newer recipe has less sodium, a thicker texture, and a potato-based coating that's supposed to make it extra crunchy. I do like these fries. Kind of rag on them a little bit, but something about them kind of give me a headache.
I actually feel like Burger King is an underrated fast food fry. I actually quite like the chips from Burger King. They're a thicker cut fry when compared to something like a McDonald's, which means that you get like a softer potato-y chew kind of in the middle. All in all, BK fries, I do think are pretty good.
A while back, KFC discontinued their potato wedges, but you can still get the secret recipe fries. They come in 2 sizes, the individual and the large. Once again, sorry, gravity and moisture, everything's just going into the box. This isn't a KFC commercial, all right? This is how it came.
In the UK, they come in 2 sizes, regular and large. Fries are actually the go-to side at KFC. We don't have mashed potato like you guys do in America. KFC fries in the UK have had a couple of reworks in the past few years. They had a reputation as being some of the worst fast food fries, so they've actually taken that into account and tried to make adjustments. They're supposedly now seasoned with the same 11 herbs and spices that the chicken is.
Here we go. All right, the individual fry. This is for an individual. 114 grams. That seems pretty good. I didn't realize this until I started doing this show. Apparently people don't like the KFC fries. They miss the potato wedges. Absolute madness. These fries are really good. And whatever flavor they're putting on here, it's similar flavor-wise to the flavor of their chicken, and I'm here for it.
The regular fries were 134 grams. These paper bags are so hard to get them back into.
All right, the large, the big boy. I do this every time. 233 grams, let's go! You don't gotta tell me, baby, this is a great deal.
And the large. And our large was 187 grams. So actually very similar in terms of price at KFC between the regular fries and the large fries.
Let me say this, as of right now, KFC fries might be my favorite. I came into this shoot thinking, feeling, mind you, that KFC has the best fries. Will minds be changed in this video? Let's find out.
Here are the Popeyes Cajun fries in the UK. When we last did a Popeyes video, a lot of the comments were just surprised that we have Popeyes. I can confirm that we do in fact have it in the UK, and I think they're steadily rolling out across the country. Popeyes UK sells fries in 2 sizes, regular and large.
Popeyes currently has a distinction of being the wettest fries. Ugh. Popeyes. What is the meaning of this? Here's the 2 sizes of their Cajun fries. We got the regular size right here and the large. I do remember liking these fries, but yo, these do not look good.
Regular. And the large.
Wow, 381 grams. That's a lot of fries, right? So they got us the biggest one, Popeyes. All right, 381. These are very good fries. Distinct flavor. They work on their own. Ketchup would be nice, but don't need it. Overall, not bad. Not as good as KFC. And I'm wondering, am I being swayed by the seasoned fries? Because I like these, and I guess I like them better than McDonald's. But I'll have to think about that. I really do enjoy these. They're tickling my taste buds, if you will.
So with Popeyes, we have another fry with a seasoning blend added to it. This time it's a Cajun flavor. It could actually have gone even harder with the seasoning on this one. Particularly when I hear Cajun, I'm expecting like a bit of heat to it, and I get like no spice from this whatsoever. It's a fry that has a little bit of the skin left on, and in general is kind of on the like narrower side, I would say, the more finely cut side of things, which does lead to a nice crunch. Let's move on to Shake Shack. In the UK, we only have 1 size of fries, the regular.
The US Shake Shack fries also come in 1 size for regular orders, but there is a larger order. You can get the crinkle cut box, which is 10 servings of fries. Shake Shack is the first crinkle cut we've seen in the US, so points for that. Looks to be about 148 for the regular. And yeah, Shake Shack fries, they're okay.
These are the first and only crinkle cut fries on the list today. Gotta say, I do like a crinkle cut fry. Just having a little bit of like texture contrast in your bite is really nice. They're not overly oily, nice potato flavor. Again, maybe just a little more seasoning would go a long way here. A little bit more salt on these, I think, would actually help them a lot. On the website for the delivery, you also have the option to do no salt. If this is regular salt, I don't know what no salt would be, because these barely have any salt to them as is. The thing that surprised me most so far is that the value per 100 grams hasn't actually been as good for the large fries at McDonald's and KFC. Typically, when I order a bigger portion of something, I imagine I'm getting better value, but that's not always the case. So far, Shake Shack is the most expensive, but that's kind of to be expected, because they are usually higher on the price scale.
Now let's talk about Wendy's fries. Because of the rise of drive-thru and delivery ordering during the pandemic, they actually changed their fries with a new hot and crispy recipe in 2021. The new fries supposedly stay crispier longer and retain more heat. Of course, I can't prove that, but what I can prove is they come in 4 sizes. We have the junior, which only comes with the kids meal. They got the small, the medium, and the large. First of all, we're gonna go with the junior. 84 grams for the junior. On to the small. $95 for the small. All right, not much of an increase. Onto the medium. $127. All right, that's more of the increase that I like to see. And the large, which is looking kind of sad and sunk in there, but they've been sitting a while. And our large is $167. Okay, not bad.
We had some issues getting our Wendy's fries in the UK. Wendy's UK has 3 portion sizes: small, medium, and large. We ordered a regular and a large fries, but the two that have shown up look pretty much identical in size. I don't know if this is regular or large, so this is for now fries number 1. That's 85 grams. And fries number 2, 89 grams. We definitely did order one of them as a large. I think they just thought they could get away with giving us 2 regulars and thought, who's gonna check? I got news for you, buddy. We are.
Of all the fries we've had today, I think Wendy's is the most potato-y, most potato flavored. That makes sense? Which I do like. I know I've liked so far the most the KFC fries and the Cajun fries at Popeyes, but is it because they're like stand out so much and they're so much more like specifically spiced? I feel these are just like a good potato taste and fry. Yeah, not bad. All right, Wendy's is winning me over.
One thing I like about the Wendy's fries is that they do leave little bits of skin on at the end. It gives that kind of like rustic feel. It's like a weird criticism of a chip, but not that potato-y. Not my favorite.
All right, Five Guys time. As you are aware, when Five Guys give you their fries, they put it in the bag and they dump a whole other thing of fries in there. Part of their generosity, so to speak. The large, that isn't even all the way full. Just grabbing them randomly. I think this is the medium, a little bit more fries in there. And this is the small, yes? All right. And look at this.
Here in the UK, we have Five Guys fries available in 3 sizes. Typically you see them served in those white paper cups, but today on delivery they gave us them in bags. Our sizes are little, regular, and large. Although as is famously the custom at Five Guys, they put extra fries in the bag for you. Along with so much sauce.
Some people think this appears to be a good deal of a lot of extra fries, but I mean, come on, the potatoes are so cheap that they can afford to give you this much. Also, Five Guys is famous for being incredibly expensive. So maybe what they're losing on fries, they more making up for in burger sales. I don't know, believe what you want. All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna divvy up the extra among the 3 and then just, yeah. $328. So feels like, right? Because they wouldn't give us all of this if you got a small.
We're going to try and apportion some of these bag fries to their respective bags.
Yeah, UK did a whole British thing where they're doing it like proportionally. No, we're just divvying up even thirds per thing. I mean, even Five Guys doesn't know what they're doing, so we're dividing it evenly because I'm not doing that math. All right, so the small is, the medium is, what is this gonna look like? Here we go. Oh God, no, it's not gonna. Oh, ah!
Mush it together.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a giant ball, yeah.
These are the worst ones. These are the messiest ones. I think I really don't like these. Taste are bland and they're so greasy or oily, whatever they're using. So, I mean, I would pay more just not to deal with this mess.
Five Guys notoriously cooks its fries in peanut oil. I do find that a little odd for a fast food chain given that it's one of the most common allergies in the world, but they do say it leads to a better taste and texture. All in all, it's a good fry.
Here are some of the fry options from the US you won't find in the UK.
Here are all the fries from the UK that you won't find in the US.
Here are a bunch of the Shake Shack exclusives you get here in the US in no particular order. They have these barbecue fries, comes with the barbecue sauce. They have these cheese fries, even come with a little stabby guy there for eating them. Already this thing's kind of looking a little rough, sorry. The barbecue cheese fries and the bacon fries. We measured the cardboard a minute ago and found out that it's 20 grams. So we'll go ahead and subtract 20 grams from the weight. And I got the cheesy guys. And, you know, cheese on the side. Don't put it on the fries, because this was happened. Some fries you can't grab. They're covered in cheese. Other fries don't get any cheese. The cheese distribution, it's all over the place. All right, on to the barbecue cheese ones. You'd think the barbecue and the cheese would work well together, huh? Wouldn't you? Let's find out. Oh man, that's really powerful. It's really powerful with whatever the barbecue dust they're throwing that on. Last but not least, cheese and bacon. I don't know, just putting bacon on top of fries. Too much. Flew too close to the sun with this, guys. Barbecue fries work, cheese fries work, barbecue cheese doesn't work, cheese and bacon.
Shake Shack actually mix up their menu items quite a lot, and one that we currently have are green curry fries. You get a portion of the fries. You also get this green curry mayo dip, some crispy onions, as well as spring onions mixed in there, or scallions for the Americans. Minus the weight of the cups, we'll call that 220 grams. Trying to assemble a bite with everything is proving tricky, but here we go. Green curry fries. Oh yeah, okay. This sauce is serious.
Next up we got, from Wendys, the exclusive UK, cheese fries. Ooh, oh, these look gross. I don't know what they think they're doing with these. Looks like it's laid a Kraft single on top of these and microwaved them for like 40 seconds. Yuck. It's got some heft to it. Just like $2.35. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. $2.35. What is that? What is that? What is that? Where does that rank these guys? Whoa! Look at that. Beating Popeyes in terms of value. I guess I'm happy they're not charging people very much for this. So, because this is, I think, you know what? I think it's the weight of the cheese. That is really funny. But I mean, can I even, we got this like 30 minutes ago, right?
Oh, Joe, don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
What do I do?
No, don't. Why?
Ugh. Yeah, no. Surprisingly, the best value in the US right now, but I do not like how this tastes at all.
We have one exclusive fry from Wendys in the UK, and it's this one, the bacon jalapeno fries. Does exactly what it says on the tin. It's an order of fries topped with cheese, bacon, and jalapenos. 235 grams. Yes. Even though this one is a bit cold and sad, it's not too bad. I think the cheese could have benefited from melting a little bit, but the jalapenos are good. Yeah, all in all, not too bad. Moving on to Popeyes, we also have another exclusive here in the UK. All they do is take away some of the Cajun seasoning, and we just have fries. They still have an orange tinge to them, so they're flavored with something, but just not a full hit of that Cajun seasoning. So our large Popeyes fries without the seasoning came to 145 grams. Get back in the bag. I'll give some of these Cajun-less fries a go. All in all, I do think these still hit the spot even without that seasoning. I think paying £1 more for the seasoning is a lot, and I would probably be tempted to just get the plain fries and then dip them in a sauce.
All right, so we talked exclusive menu items in both countries, but what about exclusive chains to this country? Fries are super common item found in all fast food, so I cannot list every single regional chain and also get all of their fries in the US. That would be insanity. We do not have the budget or time for that, mostly the budget. But I did get a few fry orders from chains that are more native or at least exclusive to the United States, and here are two of those. Okay, these US exclusive chains are In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A. First up, In-N-Out. In-N-Out. And this order is 100 grams. Yeah, these fries, they're not great. I do not like them. On to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A large waffle fry. It is 153 grams. The only waffle fry that we'll be reviewing today, also bland. Known for their burgers and known for their chicken sandwiches, not known for the fries, and I can see why.
I wanted to talk about a couple of exclusive chains that are pretty iconic here in the UK. Firstly, we have Nando's. Nando's is still going strong here in the UK. They've got a ton of locations, they keep mixing up their menu, and they are very well known for their peri-peri fries. I stand corrected, I'm going to give Nando's a special shout out here because they're one of the few places to refer to these as chips on the menu. A proper British institution for a reason. Large Nando's. One thing I like about Nando's is that you can add the peri salt at no extra cost. It's a thicker chip compared to a lot of the fast food fries that we've had today. The peri salt is just so good. Honestly, I could pretty much eat that on anything. Here we also have some chips from a Morley's. Morley's is an iconic London restaurant chain of chicken shops. They specialise primarily on fried chicken, but you're often going to pair that with a side of chips. The large chips from Morley's weighs cheap as chips. The humble Morley's fry. I'll also say that with Morley's, you're not really there for the chips. The chicken is the main event. The chips are very much playing second fiddle to that. We can't talk about chips in the UK without talking about fish and chip shops, aka chippies. There are chains when it comes to fish and chips in the UK, thinking of things like Popeyes or Harry Ramsden's, but I think most Brits will just go to their local independent chippy. This cost £5, so I would say based on the prices, that's very much on the bougier side as far as fish and chip shops are concerned, but they do offset that cost by giving you an enormous portion. Chippy chips are also iconic for the shape as well as their texture. Generally speaking, they will get a heavy dousing with salt and or vinegar, and then you can even dip them into things like mushy peas or curry sauce. I just love chip shop chips, as a lot of Brits do. There's just something about them, they're like pretty much unique. They don't look or taste like any other chips that we've had today. They can be like a little bit chewy at times. The middle is like verging on undercooked, but not quite. A lot of the time at fish and chip shops, they will just fry everything in the same oil. Not great for vegetarians, but great for everyone else. Everything they fry ends up kind of sharing that similar flavor. I would say these are pretty representative of the average fish and chip shop chip. Also, when they're cold, you can use them to make chip butties. Chip butty for the uninitiated, chips in a sandwich. Double carbs. The American mind cannot comprehend the chip butty.
Here is the ranking of fries by value. So looking at here, we got Wendy's cheese fries with the best value, followed by the Popeyes Cajun Large, the Burger King value. Value all right, I'll say. The Five Guys are all over here, good value. Back here you have the KFC, the large one, Shake Shack cheese fries, In-N-Out, the big Wendy's one, the small Wendy's one, another Shake Shack with the barbecue and cheese, and the bacon and cheese. What I noticed down here is a lot of the smaller ones. Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, and back here, Popeyes one. Not the best value when you stack up against how much it actually weighs, how much food you're actually getting, which is interesting, because a lot of the small ones are called the value ones, but apparently not. Chick-fil-A is a bit on the pricier side. The barbecue Shake Shack ones. Wait, 3 of the Burger Kings? Ooh, Burger King, bad look, guys. Overall, I guess I'm surprised that 1, 2, 3, 4 of the ones with cheese are on this side, on the more value side. I'm also surprised that McDonald's large is not the best value. They got McDonald's large and McDonald's medium. McDonald's prices have gone up recently, so maybe that's why. Man, I gotta give the Five Guys fries a second look, that value, because they were pretty pricey, I thought, but hey, you're getting a lot for your money, apparently.
Here are all the fries ranked by price per 100 grams from low to high. A lot has changed in these rankings, I'm very surprised. Our best value by weight were the chip shop chips at just 80 pence per 100 grams. And our most expensive per 100 grams were the Wendy's large fries, although that might not be exactly accurate given that we think they gave us 2 mediums. There's a general trend where the more expensive and bigger portions are actually giving you better value for money. Conversely to that, there are some surprises with the McDonald's and the KFC fries. At both McDonald's and KFC, the biggest fries aren't actually giving you the most value for your money. The medium is better value than the large per 100 grams at both of those chains. There's also a pretty stark difference in terms of the unseasoned Popeyes fries versus the seasoned Popeyes fries. You're spending a whole extra £1 just to get that Cajun seasoning, meaning that the unseasoned fries are much better value per 100 grams. The Burger King small fries being right up here in terms of the value as well is quite funny to me. What are they doing up there?
Of all the fries I've had today, these are my top 6-ish. I feel I've enjoyed the most. Obviously some of these fries were not very good. Don't want to lay into them any more than I already have, but I'm just going to pick the top ones that I think I enjoyed the most. Starting down here at number 6, Burger King. You know, I rag on Burger King a lot, but they do make a pretty good French fry. Surprised by the price point, but just going on taste, they're pretty good fries. Moving up, Shake Shack, the cheese fries. Cheese and French fry together, fantastic. They have a really nice premium cheese to this. I don't know what they're doing, but I really like it, and I like the crinkle cut fries. My only note is I had to get these again, cheese dipping on the side. At number 4, got the classic, the McDonald's. I said this before and I'll say it again. The pros and cons of McDonald's French fries are, they are the industry standard. So much so, the pro is no matter where you go, they're always gonna taste the same, they're always gonna be crispy. I mean, they've been sitting for a while and they're still got a nice flavor to them. All right. My number 3 spot, gotta go for the Popeyes Cajun fries. Guys, these fries, the flavor. This would be probably higher up in my ranking if they just weren't so soggy and weird. And Wendy's, you know, before I was like, hey, not bad. But as we've moved along this video and I've tried it a few more times, like Wendy's fries, these are actually really good. It's a weird thing to say, but they retain the most potato flavor. I really feel like I'm tasting like handmade fries that maybe I could have made at home, but whatever they changed, they did it right, man, because these are very good fries. I'm gonna say, my favorite fries, still, KFC. This thing's beat up. I don't know why people are ragging on these, man. These fries are great. Internet, what's your problem? These are good. Love the flavor, love the texture. Those are my favorite.
It's been a hard decision, but I think I've narrowed it down to my top 5 UK chips. At number 5, I have the Five Guys fries. Frying them in the peanut oil gives them that unique, distinct flavor that I really do like, and they're always generous with the seasoning as well. It's also been interesting to learn that while they are an expensive chip, in terms of the price per 100 grams, they actually rank pretty well. I had to put McDonald's chips in here, so they're coming in at number 4. I stand by everything I said about how they can be really bad when they are bad, but when they're good, boy are they good. Number 3 for me, the humble chip shop chip. These are just so iconic, they're so quintessentially British. There's kind of nowhere else that does chips like this, and honestly, I love that about them. They are extremely tasty, they're good hot or cold, they're always seasoned well. It's just quite hard to beat. Bit of a curveball coming in at number 2, but honestly, I thought the green curry fries from Shake Shack were fantastic. Individually, chips aside, this is probably the tastiest thing I've eaten today. I know we're not here to rank sauces, we're here to rank chips, but honestly, the crinkle cut fries as well, they really hold up. So these, combined with the dip, bump it up to number 2. And my number 1, love them or hate them, they do a great chip, it's Nando's. When I was talking about what the quintessential British chip is, I think this might be it. It's a bit thicker, you get that fluffy potato texture in the middle. In this case, you get that peri seasoning on the outside, which has become so iconic to British culture. Ideally, I'd be in the restaurant eating these hot and fresh with a bunch of the Nando's sauces, but you know, even out of a box, even cold a few hours later, still a great chip, and I think my number 1. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe so you never miss an upload, and let us know in the comments what you want us to compare next. So many fries. Cut there.